Hi y'all, Mermaid Jaimaezing here. Got it right today. And so I got The Quitter, the story I was telling you about yesterday, the poem. It is a poem, I'm sorry. The poem I was telling you about yesterday. So that's what I wanted to share today because um it means just as much to me today. When I was reading it today, it hit just as close to home as it did the day Johnny sent it to me. Um his dad sent it today and with the story, so I'm gonna give the story on it and then I'll read the poems so that hopefully maybe it will help you guys. And I will also share it so you can read it again if you want. Um but sorry, I need glasses and I don't have any, so it's gotta be like this. So here's the story behind it. This poem is one of my favorites. It is by Robert Service. He was recited to me from memory one night in the 80s in the Lone Cone. Oops, sorry. In the Lone Cone in Norwood, Colorado by Tommy Williams. Tommy was a farrier and not just a guy who nailed on horseshoes. He was a horse whisperer long before it was cool. Folks would bring the most nasty, rank horses to him. They would be blowing and bucking and not wanting any part of what was about to happen. Tommy had a deep, booming voice, but he would go up to them and talk in their ear, and although you couldn't hear what he said, they would calm and let him do his job. No problem. It was amazing to watch, but I digress. I was so impressed I asked him to write it down, which he did on a ratty old piece of paper, and I carried it in my wallet for years until you could no longer read it, and it was falling apart, sharing it with those I hoped it would help, and also myself. Today it was brought back to my memory by Jamie, who my son Johnny Wrong had shared it with in her difficult times. Thank you, Jamie and Johnny, for keeping this going and sharing with those who are down. So that's awesome. I love that. So this is called The Quitter. When you're lost in the wild and you're scared as a child and death looks you bang in the eye, and you're sore as a boil, it's according to Hoyle to cock your revolver and die. But the code of a man says fight all you can and self-dissolution is barred. In hunger and woe, oh, it's easy to blow. It's the hell served for breakfast, it's hard. You're sick of the game? Well, now that's a shame. You're young and you're brave and you're bright. You've had a raw deal, I know, but don't squeal. Buck up, do your damnedest and fight. It's the plugging away that will win you the day, so don't be a picker, old pard. Just draw on your grit, it's so easy to quit. It's the keeping your chin up that's hard. It's easy to cry that you were beaten and die. It's easy to crawfish and crawl. But to fight and to fight when hope's out of sight, why, that's the best game of them all. And though you come out of each grueling bout all broken and battered and scarred, just have one more try. It's dead easy to die. It's the keeping on living that's hard. I love that. I love that. I hope that someone gets as much out of that as I did. I hope you all are hanging in there and keeping strong. Again, I'm here. If you need anything, please reach out. It, yeah. So just reach out to me, okay? So we're in this together. We got this, all right? I love you all so very much. See you tomorrow.